The games are coming in thick and fast. Emre Yilmaz up against Umut, rank 5 up against rank 7. As Brandon said there, a battle of the juggernauts. I'm joined by Tom Lees for this huge game. Umut, I think for his standards, he would expect to have potentially more points on the board, but for Emre Yilmaz, 7 points from a possible 9. It's been a very, very strong start from him.
Yeah, I think this game's really going to separate the two. If Emre can win this, Umut's chasing from there. Yep. You don't want to be in that position. So Umut will know the importance of this one. I think over the line of the groups, you'd say, oh, it's only just one more game, but it's got the feeling that it's not. If you go that far behind psychologically for Umut and for Emre, look, he's already 3 points ahead. If Emre goes 6 points ahead of him, you're chasing.
Exactly. You can see the table. Emre Yilmaz #1. Obrun is second with 5 points. The group is tightly contested. Tekkz and Umut on 4 points. GuiBarros on 3. Yuval on 1. Oh my goodness, it's starting to shape up, but even still though, the difference from first and last place in the group is only 6 points, and that's not even a huge mountain to climb with so many games left to be played.
Yeah, I do get the feeling this could be the game that starts separating the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if Emre wins and Yuval loses, suddenly 9, and then it's really gone. So I think this is the game where pros, the ones playing, will be looking at this thinking, yeah, I need to start getting results now, because you lose this one or you drop points here, you're going to be chasing for the rest of the week, not just this week, week 2 as well. Yeah,
exactly. You've been in group stages before. Again, just speak about how important is it just to get that good start in a tournament, or even if you didn't have the best start you'd have hoped for, just to maintain your head and just not get too, I guess, downbeat, because you might be on Yuval Bedi's perspective, only 1 point, but there's so many games left.
Yeah, I think you've got to be really strong mentally to chase. I think you want to be the one that's setting the tone, because you're like, all right, well, if I draw this one, I'm miles ahead still. So and then you play 3, and then you're more likely to win. But when every game starts feeling like a must-win, and you're thinking, oh no, like, you know, don't get this one, still further behind. I think it's funny watching how it works out in the head, because you can just say, oh, you're playing for 3 points at a time, but you're looking at that group table. They're all looking at the table as soon as it's done, checking where they are every time.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like, for a player in that perspective, you start to look at maybe points where you could expect to get the points from? Do you start to think, okay, maybe this game I'm not favourite, I could sort of chalk it off? Or is it something where you still have to back yourself, even if you might not be playing as well as you'd have hoped?
Yeah, but I think in this group, I would normally do that. I'm not going to lie. If I play in a group, you would start looking and thinking, all right, well, you know, I need to win that one. Yeah. Maybe that one I can get away with. You know, if I get a point there, he's the best player in the group. I don't even know how you rank these 6. Because they're all at the same level. So I don't think there is one where you say, oh, I want 3 points against him, and I wouldn't mind drawing against Obrun. Because it just doesn't work like that. When they're all at such a high level, it's difficult. And yeah, this is going to be a good one, right? Emre and Umut. Joe, I like with these two how consistent the pair of them are. They are at every single event. Every single time you tune in, you're going to see these two playing.
And the thing is, what I always find difficult, whenever they're playing bad, they're still in the game. So in my opinion, Umut against Tekkz, I feel like Tekkz, in my opinion, should have won that game based on what we saw. Umut didn't perform extremely well, but he's maintained his defensive structure, stayed in the game, and all it took was 2 chances, quick succession, boom, he ends up getting a point on the board from a game where it could easily have gone the completely other way.
Yeah, I think you know, Ryan, me and you competing, and I've definitely felt this in my career. Like, when I was playing really, really well, and being at the top, it was like my ability to win when I wasn't playing that well was actually pulling me through, because we can all turn it on and we can all have a good day, as we see Umut start well here.
It's good defending as well, just to maintain there with the second man press with Virgil van Dijk there. But I agree with you, but
we can all have a good day, Ryan. We can all play well.
But it's just the bad days.
Yeah, how good are you on your bad day?
Yeah.
Can you nick some points and finish on maybe 9 tonight without playing your best? That's what the best players will do. And I think that is a real feature of, as you say, Umut. I think 95 or even 99% of pros in that situation against Tekkz go and lose that game. Yeah,
it's not even close.
Yeah, and he pulls it out of the bag. And the constant thing you'll hear between pros when they play the top players is, oh, but he wasn't even playing that good, or he wasn't even that good. Okay, what was the result? Oh, you drew to him. So that's what they do best. And then when they do play well, they're at the level to capitalise on it. And yeah, Umut's done that so far, but I think Umut will know as well he needs to pull something out the bag here. Yeah,
I'm seeing some messages. We have our eyes on the Twitch chat and the community engaging in the stream. Still seeing questions about what is the Mystery Nation. I'd have thought maybe people would have got it by now, but oh, that ball in behind, the header wasn't directed accurately on goal there. And I've been, in my little break, I was sort of analysing the market, so seeing the fluctuations in prices. Has anyone in the chat invested their coins in any players? Umut of course, linked with Kadiolu and Emre Yilmaz with Gravenberch, the most expensive player in this group. Umut in behind, though. Lauren James, a shot at the near post. I think he waited to see or thought there would have been goalkeeper movement.
Anticipated goalkeeper movement that wasn't there, but he's looking for the rebound, and it's Mbappe with a nice finish to put Umut 1-0 up. He's just played it well off the corner, recycled, and got his shot off before Emre could recover, and that's exactly the start that Umut needed. He really, really needed that start. Yeah,
it's an important start. We have Ellie in the chat as well. This goal there stemmed from the corner, heading it down. A little flick up and shot there from Mbappe. I'm going to go out and say this, if that's assisted shooting, I don't think that goes in.
Yeah.
I think precision shooting, those type of shots give that extra edge. And Emre Yilmaz, a little shake of the head when that goal did go in.
Yeah, I think precision shooting at the start, in the first week, I was all over the shot.
Yeah.
I've never seen the corner flag more in my life, but over a couple of months now we've been playing on it, and you're going to see that constantly throughout the year. You're going to get better shooting results as a result of it. So, you know, the ones that don't always go in without timing will then fly in because you've aimed it well with precision. Obviously, you are liable to a mistake every now and then. We do have a goal in the Tekkz Yuval game, and it's Yuval building up here with Mbappe. Oh, wow.
Lovely.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the shot across goal is green.
Hey, you don't need to do that as well. That is just putting the icing on the cake. A very nice move, and that is what Yuval's known for. He's dangerous, he's quick around the box.
See, hear me out with this, right? My opinion, GuiBarros and Yuval, they play a particular way where it's neat, it's tidy, the skill moves are perfect. However, I think they don't adopt the meta as much as they should. If we take Obrun, for example, power shot meta, everyone says how important it is. Drogba, there is no hiding from that. He's happy to capitalize on that. Stingray we saw in the previous week A, or week 1 with Group A. Again, power shots, first time through balls, keeper movement there, great from Emre Yilmaz. Do you think it's very important to incorporate the meta to your game, Tom? And when I say incorporate, I don't mean just necessarily playing it completely, still having your blueprint as well.
Yeah. Sorry, just before we talk about that, I want to talk about Emre and his goalkeeper movement. He's doing something that I don't know about, but he's moving his goalkeeper really, really fast. You saw for the finesse there.
I think is that a double tap triangle? It looked at.
Yeah.
I think it's that from
you try and do it at home, Ryan. Tell me you can do it, because I've been practicing and I can't do it like that.
Last year I was so good. This year, concede from it. Goes in our game. We saw the first goal for Yuval Bellis. Dalglish in behind for Tekkz. A finesse shot falls the way of Mo Salah. What a header that is for a pass across, and then the keeper wasn't on that side of the goal for a finesse shot. It's a tough goal to concede for Yuval, but an important one. And also, you'd have seen at the bottom right of the screen there, Umut, 2-0 in the game against Emre Yilmaz. A massive, massive goal here. Yeah,
goals flying in. Let's have a look at what Umut's just done to go 2-0 up. He's gone for the finesse.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. I was just saying about how Emre moves the goalkeeper, and he hasn't done it that time. I mean, this is the perfect start. And this is actually a really big result for keeping the group tight.
Yeah.
If Umut beats Emre, the group is going to remain with no front runner.
Exactly.
But if Emre won that, he would have really hammered home an advantage.
It's not over yet, but let's take a look at the group as it stands, because this is all important. We're going to be keeping you up to date with the points, the dynamics of the group, how a goal or a result can impact it as we head on over to the Tekkz and Yuval game. It's live right now. Great player looking through ball in behind.
Big feature of Tekkz's game there, Ryan. Big feature. I've noticed he does it quite a lot, where normally we all pass to our striker's feet. Oh, Tekkz got a rebound chance first. Dalglish. Oh, it's nice.
It's lovely. Oh, it almost worked out. Just look at that there, top right, Tom.
Yeah, this is what I mean. If Umut gets that result, it stays as tight as that. You know, we're all still waiting to see if anyone can go ahead. But yeah, one big feature of Tekkz's game, you'll see, he has incisive pass on both his centre midfielders, and instead of playing a driven pass to striker, he does an on the floor through ball, and you don't see it. Yeah, you don't see it very often, and it works well for him. It gets him up the pitch very quick, as he has De Bruyne here. He's playing for the free kick, I think, and he'll take this. He'll take this. This is an opportunity. I wonder if he's going to go inside the foot or outside. If he goes, I reckon he goes in that gap. Yeah, nice and early.
That's in, no? Oh, runs back with Saliba just in time there to prevent a goal.
Oh, what a block. But then free kicks are dangerous. And you see now, if they get a free kick, everyone just lets it happen. Yep. Don't even try and play advantage anymore. You use that free kick when you get it. That is a really good block, though, because I see them going all the time.
Yeah, we've got an important question there from Pietro. What do you guys think about the new roles, Classic 10 and Wide Half? Tom, do you have any input on that? Have you tested it yet?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually a classic 10 in real life. I haven't used it on the game yet. No.
Yeah, 25 stamina just lurking in the pocket, you know, that's what it is.
All right. Come on, mate.
It's a compliment. You got the pass in.
No, you're right, though. You've never seen me play, stand there, a few passes, and that's me done. But I haven't actually got to experiment with him too much, but I do like the look of the classic 10 as we have Tekkz attacking here. Nearly. He's getting him around the box, you know. Next one might stick. And the wide half I haven't actually used. Chat, give me some feedback, please. What do we think? I do like the player roles coming in during the game.
I'm a big fan of that.
Keeps it fresh.
I can say one thing, though. I tested out a 4-2-3-1 with 3 classic 10s. I would avoid that. I wouldn't try that again. I would not do that again. I think it's best just to have it maybe in the central attacking midfielder, a classic 10, to have runners off of them. Good press there from Tekkz.
I'm telling you, he's going to get him in one of these. Yuval's tried a tactical foul there. You see Theo have a right swing for him.
He's going to get one sooner or later. The pressure keeps probing. The passing is beautiful. He stops there and gets a corner, which we know are very dangerous this year. Van Dijk doesn't actually go to Van Dijk. That's the second time he's done that. Back post. Diogo Dalot lurking there. Green times it. And as you said, Tom, you felt as if a goal was on the horizon, and here it is.
If he's not going to get rewarded for his play around the box, he's going to make it count anyway. A quick corner, as we said. And it's Dalot at the back. I think we've seen him do that before, haven't we?
Yep. Just lurks off the defender, gets onto it. We still have our other games going on. As we said, very important matchups. We haven't seen an update from GuiBarros and Obrun, but here we are in this game. Emre Yilmaz against Umut. This is live as well. So when we left at 2-0, there still hasn't been a goal since then. Obrun just building up here. You can see the long ball pass and even just a driven pass there. Out wide for a Trivela, blocked and a corner. Live as it stands, 3 players on 7 points. It's changing in every single goal with the implications on the group as it stands. All 3 on 7 points. Obrun on 6, GuiBarros on 4, Yuval on 1. Even again, Yuval barely on. If he's on 1 point, it's still not. The 6 points is retrievable. But for him, I think out of all the games, his game against Tekkz is very, very important. And we have a goal in. No.
What's he just done? Wait, you know what? You know what? You see the way his coach has reacted there. And I know that's it. He's taught him that 100%.
Yeah, that hair flip from that, well, that's one after a long day at work, you know.
That is hours of practice into that. I mean, yeah, we've seen many a corner variation in this game. I have not seen that one before, and that is very, very impressive to be able to do it. But we have a goal.
Drogba bundling through. How on earth does he still have the ball? Green times it near post. It's an unfortunate goal for Tekkz to concede, because defensively in those moments, what can you do, Tom, if you can see that? You just sort of just chalk it, you just move on and think you've done what you can, and it's unfortunate the animation hasn't fallen on your side. Yeah,
you say Didier Drogba and go back. We see Umut trying to go for a third just before half-time.
See a win here. Just look at that.
Look, it's changed again.
He jumps that one goal. Obrun jumps. Of course, the Tekkz game is dependent on that as well. He jumps from, I think he was 4th at that time, and now he's 1st. So that's a huge change in the results and the dynamics of the group. Yuval on 2 points. Great ball in behind. Emre Yilmaz.
I do apologise, Ryan. I actually got it wrong. I thought it was GuiBarros that scored and Nightwatch reacting like that, but he was actually
he was. That's what I mean. He's had a long day at work.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. He's conceded it.
Yeah. My apologies. I got confused, but either way, the corner routine still stands. that is one that I haven't seen before, and Obrun's the one that scored it, and that tells you about the variety he's got.
The thing is, if you don't know it's coming, what can you do to stop it? I don't think you can. You can't move the keeper really, because he could go either side, left or right, down the middle, the power shot. Obviously, if you know it's coming, maybe before then you run out a defender, but then you can't because of the Van Dijk in the area.
That's the thing. You can't mark all of them at once.
Yeah.
You have to make a decision. But yeah, Obrun actually scored the goal there. I apologise for my misinformation. And we have a goal coming in just before half-time for Tekkz. This game is going. It's going out up and down all the time. It's a third to put him 3-2 up with a Salah finesse. I mean, he told us his game plan, didn't he?
Absolutely. The defending there, though, from Yuval, I'm sure you won't want him to see that back, because he lunged in 2-3 times, wasn't anywhere near Tekkz in possession. He sort of left him in the dust. And it's the finesse shot. That's very important. An update. GuiBarros up against Obrun. We last saw it with a power shot in favour of Obrun from a corner. I stand corrected, it's just gone into half-time. We're going to head on over to our feature match. Emre Yilmaz up against Umut. We jump in at a time where there could... Oh, the pass would have been made there. I'm sure he tried to cancel that skill move there. Plays it back to Drogba. We know what's coming.
Yeah, I think it's important for Emre to score early in the second half if he can, just to get himself started and build some momentum. But Umut, he'll be looking for a third. He'll be looking to catch him off guard.
It's good defending there from Umut. The way he transitions, though, Tom, from defence to attack is incredible. Just through balls like this, you can just see it. He's in on a goal already, just from defending moments earlier, and he shoots to the near post.
That is a big goal. That is a very, very big goal. Just as Pai joins us, you've come at a good time, Pai. Umut goes 3-0 up.
Yeah, I was just coming to check on my investment. I thought I'd see how my insignes are going.
Look at that, near post. Doesn't really, he times it, but it's White timed and it goes in at the near post. Umut 3-0 up against Emre Yilmaz. This just makes the group even more tight, because I believe even if Obrun wins, the most points in the group would be 8 points, which is...
For the people that love that kind of thing, the tight group, you're here for this.
Yeah.
This is going to be turning every single round.
It's brilliant. The group of death has truly been...
It's delivered.
The group, it has, I think it's more than delivered. I've come in to have a chat because apparently a few members of the Twitch chat are not too happy because, well, the boy upgrades are not going.
Yeah, I'm with them.
Yeah, you're with them, are you? Yeah.
Give me one, and I won't say anything.
Yeah.
I just need one. That's it.
I was going to say, you just need 3 points from Yuval, don't you? Just to get that card.
See, I'm torn here, Tom, because I've got boy, but I do want to see Tekkz win. So
yeah,
neutral is always me. But they said I'm allowed to say that, so at least I can. I got to back my mate.
Yeah, Kez Elite Gaming says he needs the Insigne upgrades. Come on, so he's a firm fan of Obrun.
Don't worry, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. I promise you. I can't see Obrun not getting some more points by the end of the night. He's going to put them on the board. Loki about to make bank on Ake. Yeah, Tekkz continues his form. David, you're going to be a happy man.
I'll be interested to see what Ake's at now. He was about 350k at the start of the...
Wow.
Yeah, at the start of the stream, he's about 350k.
CZ Fnatic. He's got Bowie, Kadiolu, and Ake. So he's trying to cover all bases there.
He's triple parked it. I respect
all defenders
it.
as well.
You might as well have brought Insigne and Gravenberch whilst you're at it. Just cover yourself. Is it worth investing in Weghorst for next week? Yes, it is, my friend. Advice from me, I think.
Yeah, same. I'll be there.
Can we say this is not financial advice? Or
yeah, there is disclaimer. Yeah.
I'll be there. If you lose all your coins, don't talk to me. Yeah. I'm not involved. We've got goal updates in our other games. Emre Yilmaz was 3-0 down. A great speed boost into space with Mbappe. A dink chip over the keeper to make it 3-1. Gives him a lifeline.
Cold goal.
So a long way in that game to go as well.
Everybody's got his coffee there. Everyone else has gone for... He's got a little latte or something. Everyone else has gone for a water. And my guy's just chilling with a coffee. Respect it. I'm guessing everyone's got the mystery nation. Have we officially...
You'd be surprised. I'm seeing still a lot of questions in the chat.
Guys, the mystery nation, it's an African nation with green in the flag. It's got a star on the flag. We've seen a certain icon already in the building who'd played for Barcelona. That is your mystery nation, my friends. I mean, I'm basically and it's not Senegal, it's not Ghana, okay?
I'm going to say, Pai is literally spoon-feeding you.
You can't get it now, just give up.
Okay, I'm pretty much telling you it's Cameroon. Oh, well, there you go, I may have accidentally said it.
Hold on, that looks like a bad challenge in that game. Obrun.
Get him off the field!
Is that a red? I think that's a red card, you know. It's a red, he's gone.
Ooh.
That changes everything in that game. This year, Tom, playing 9-minute halves, 10 men against 11, it's a big difference.
Yeah, that is going to be really hard. I mean, that could change this group very quickly, because you'd expect Obrun to win, but 1-0, only 10 men. He's got to hold on for, what, 35 minutes plus?
It's not looking good, I'll be honest. If he manages to hold on, I'll be surprised. We've got an update again. The goals are flying in between Umut and Emre Yilmaz, and it's fallen the way of Umut. Just a dribbling there from Sabine was beautiful. Speed boost this time for Umut, and a shot at the near post. Emre Yilmaz conceding there straight after scoring.
That is big as well for goal difference. You don't want to take any hammerings. You don't want to be conceding 3, 4, 5 goals and coming away from it, because something tells me this group might be decided by goal difference come week 2.
Is that massive in this, Tom? Is it a tournament of this sort of nature?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, Pai, I'll be honest, because when I start losing, the head can go, and you think, you know what, I'm not bothered, like, I'll just take the loss, but you can't do it like this. You've got to keep it close, because, you can see how important goal difference is. And how tight it is. Every goal. 7-7-7
is mad. That is crazy, isn't it? But especially for a tournament of this caliber. for
It
either
reminds
of you
me
two.
last year, there was a group, and I can't remember which group it was. It was where there was Peterson was in the group, Young and everyone, and I believe they were all on 14 points on the last game or something. It was unbelievable. The corner where we just saw the pause, oh dear, is it going to lead to a goal? It is. Tekkz trying to run out, Drogba power shot across goal. 30 minutes left in that game. Yuval keeping this game alive.
Yeah, I was going to say for you two, obviously, Yuval's bottom of the table. I know he's still mid-game. As it stands now, it'll be on 2 points. How hard is it to bounce back? Let's say he comes back next week with 2 points, maybe 3 points. It's not over, right?
No,
but
do you know what it is? It wouldn't be over, but it would give you a insurmountable, I guess, amount of points to try and overcome.
Yeah.
The fact that in first place is only 8 points, even if you lead today in 2, that's only 6 points from, again, the next couple of games. You've got, what is it, 5 games after play, so 15 points to be played. You can come back from that.
Yeah, I mean, let's tune in live now to Tekkz Yuval, a game that a lot of the chat have been speaking about.
Yeah, it's big. There are. I mean, the chat's been flooded with boy fans and supporters. But and in case you did miss that chat, the Mystery Nation is Cameroon, so you can go in game if you score. I think it's 3 finesse goals with a player from Cameroon. Could be any player. Go and get yourself Brian Mbeumo. You get, I think, 1,000 coin boost for 5 games. So if you want yourself 5,000 coins,
it's a ball in behind. It's a chop. Theo Hernandez.
Get involved. Now, I believe you get a rare players pack for watching for an hour.
Yeah, I've actually got the stream up on my phone.
To get your pack. No, that's smart.
Yeah.
Good luck, ladies and gentlemen, in your rare players packs. I wish you all the best. I will probably trying to think of an 84 Alex Garcia or something, but someone in the chat's going to get a sick item. I can feel it.
You know what? That's great defending there from Yuval. And the reason I'm going to emphasize that is because, as Tekkz said earlier in the draft show with his team, his attackers have 5-star weak foot. You don't know which way Tekkz is going to turn. King Kenny, or what I call him, Kenny Dalglish up top, or Smith. A goal in this game, and it's a vital one as well in favour of GuiBarros. He equalises, and Obrun with 10 men. I think for him, Tom, in this position, hold that thought. Good defending there from Tekkz. Do you take the point there?
Yeah,
you take it, right? You try your best.
Yeah, I mean, look how quickly the group changes again. Obrun's now in 3rd after conceding 1. And it is changing all the time. I think for Obrun, in this situation, you just try and get a point now. If you can score 1 on the counter-attack, fine. But you've just got to play for a point. With 10 men for that long, at this level, it's really, really difficult. So use your brain. Don't make any silly mistakes. Don't try and lose it. Don't try and lose it trying to win it, sorry. And yeah, the group is just constantly going to change. We've got Yuval on the attack here. Could be a big goal.
Oh, we turn back. Still just about could have had it.
Don't know if he needed to do that.
Yeah, a question for you, Tom, actually, in regards to the 10 men. Actually, hold that thought. There's been a goal, and it's actually fallen in favour of Obrun, it looks like, or has it? The ball is with Courtois. There is no way. That's a horror show.
That's a smart goal, though, from Bonmati.
Yeah, to use the finesse.
Yeah, you cannot make a mistake like that. I was just about to say, if you have 10 men, is there a formation you change to? Any tactical changes, or is it just sort of just sit and hope that what you have is working?
I think you just do 4-4-1-1 and play without the striker or cap. So you've still got like a 4-4-2 setup just without one, or you just lose like a winger. If you're really reliant on having 2 strikers, you could lose a winger and basically say, I'm only going to attack up one side. But what you don't do when you're playing with 11 against 10 is give the ball away like that.
Yeah.
I said Obrun's going to need a counter-attacking goal, but he's been given a gift. And
great play from Yuval. Good defending there again from Tekkz.
Before I do leave you boys as well, I will just once again say to the Twitch chat, the Mystery Nation, if you missed it, is Cameroon. And I've seen a few people asking how they can get their rare players pack. What you have to do is connect your EA account to your Twitch account, and then if you watch the stream for, I believe it's an hour, you can get that. But you can get like a lone Gabby Jesus if you watch it, I think, for 15 minutes. But if you go in game, all the information, I believe, is on the objectives tab. But I will leave you to it, our boys, and hopefully the rest of the game's a banger.
Yep, thank you, Pai. Wise words as well, to make sure you have your Twitch accounts linked to your EA accounts. Back to this game, though. 10 minutes left, plus added time between Yuval and Tekkz. The last few attacks are falling in favour for Yuval. Tekkz doing well defensively, Tom. In these moments, you know the implications of a drop of points here. What do you do? Do you still just play your game? Do you try and push forward? Because I think a win for Yuval is so much more important in this game.
You could get it here. This could be the chance.
Oh, it's a great ball. You know what? Fair enough. He's red timed it. Should go backwards. That's my point. But you know what? It's a great build up there from Yuval. Just a triggered run. The ball over the top. the red timed finish isn't what you want to see, but
I mean, it was coming.
You knew it was coming.
Do you not think it was coming? Like, he had a lot of pressure, and that timing of the through ball is what matters here. I mean, obviously it's a red for the open goal.
Gosh.
But when you give, again, as frustrated as you can be, in my mind, you've given him an open goal.
Yeah.
So if he reds it, if he greens it, if he yellows it, you can't whatever. Like, you don't want to be giving up open goals anyway. So yeah, as frustrating as it will be for Tekkz, I think he'll understand. He don't want to be giving away a chance of that high quality. And yeah, the chat has exploded. The Bowie owners are absolutely...
Look at the amount of support, it's unbelievable.
Yuval's got a whole community on his back.
Yeah.
I mean, they are going absolutely crazy.
Oh my goodness. I'm actually shocked. I didn't think there were that many fans of Sacha Bowie and Yuval for this tournament. Wow.
This Tekkz equaliser is going to hit differently.
Yeah, literally.
This chat is about to go the complete other way. Some people are saying Tekkz actually owns Bowie himself, and that's why he's giving the goal.
Right.
I don't think that's the case, guys, but...
This is the live table as it stands. Obrun top if he manages to hold out in this game versus GuiBarros on 8 points. Emre Yilmaz in second with 7. Umut in third with 7 points. Tekkz and Yuval joint. Same amount of goal difference. Of course, Tekkz higher up because of the goal score, but that is very, very, very tightly compact. And GuiBarros, of course, on 3 points, but if GuiBarros manages to get a goal here, that would be incredibly important. Tekkz on the attack, though, in this game. 10 minutes or so left to be played.
Ooh, what have we got?
We've heard a roar.
I've heard a shout. Gets me going, usually.
Good
you know, something's happened. It's either been a big miss or an equaliser, I think. We'll soon see what GuiBarros has got.
Oh, it's risky. It's risky. The update I'm hearing has come from the Obrun at GuiBarros game, and it's actually fallen the way of Obrun. A ball into... Drogba's unbelievable keeper movement, as you saw earlier in the R3
I'm telling you,
section you've done. The keeper movement makes his mind up. The Drogba,
he's on fire, Obrun. I'm telling you, to win games with 10 men,
you don't understand.
You know you're playing well.
Yeah,
you know you're playing at a different level. And I just predicted before I came on that Obrun would finish top of this group.
Right.
He's finding his groove now. He's really playing well, and I think he's proving why a lot of people called him the best in the world.
Yeah.
You see Yuval half running the clock down, half waiting for a chance.
See, I think...
Do you stick or do you twist? Now
I think you go. You have to go. It's too early, and he's just about edged it and squeezed it past the goalkeeper there. He's up by 2 goals.
Chat limbs, watch this chat. They're about to go crazy.
However, we saw Tekkz versus Umut. We saw quick Umut score 2 goals in quick succession. There is still time, but the odds are firmly in favour of Yuval. Keeper comes out, he green times it again. The Javella in the box. Very, very important.
They have gone absolutely crazy in here. Honestly, are you seeing that? The chat has just exploded. I mean, to be fair to Yuval, he's played that really well.
He has.
He's baited Tekkz into making him chase, and then when the space is free, he's used it well to get the goal and finish it off.
Yeah, we speak about...
we are getting a table coming again, right?
Right on cue, exactly. Here it is, top right. You'd think we're inputting it, but Tekkz actually drops down based on goal difference, so he's now in 5th, and he's, his last game against Obrun, which is going to be a tough game in itself, regardless, because he's one of his bogey opponents. Umut, though, in this game is pretty much secured a huge win against Emre Yilmaz, but one thing I'm looking at, despite the points being very, very tight, the goal difference in favour for Obrun is... It speaks volumes, just to how well he's been playing. A chance there that didn't find the attacker in the box there for Umut.
Yeah, goal difference is usually a representative of how well someone's playing.
Yeah.
And Obrun is on fire right now. I think Tekkz, he struggled in the last couple of games, and the opponent you don't want to see load into your screen when you're having a bad time is Obrun. So it's going to take a big effort to stop Obrun, especially the confidence. You can win with 10 men like that. You feel like you can take on anyone.
Do you know what? It sort of brings back my thought on his game against Umut. Hold that thought, actually. There's a goal in favour of Tekkz. He manages to score here. He's losing 5-4. I don't know if there's enough time unless Yuval capitulates and gives the ball away, but that brings him up, though, to 4th based on goal difference. So he still moves up a place in the group there. Shot at the near post for Emre Yilmaz. Nothing other than a consolation. The game will end 4-2. But again, goal difference is very, very important in group stages.
Yeah, all these goals you might be thinking not really relevant. Like Emre's just scored to make it 4-2. What's the point? But when the goal difference comes and there's only 1 or 2 goals in it,
that's what you're going to look back on. You're going to look back on it.
Because Umut nearly scored a 5th. And then it's 5-1 for, now it's only 2 goal difference. You're not getting too far behind on that regard. The points are all close as well, and this is just twisting and turning right, and I think we will be giving updates every 5 minutes here.
Yeah, of course, that's the closing to that game between Tekkz and Yuval. Yuval just about edging it in a very, very closely contested game.
And that also means Bowie's getting the upgrade now.
Yeah, that's so for the community, I know they'll be happy. As the Twitch chat, you can see the uproar and the positive messages in support of Bowie and Yuval. And of course, final results in our other games as well. Obrun against GuiBarros was one that was going on. We did have another goal in this one, though. It came last minute. And it's Marquinhos, the person we questioned in the team. 3 minutes added on. He's got about 2 minutes or so, Tom. I don't think that's enough time.
No.
But unless Obrun just passes the ball away, which you'd expect him to be disciplined and keep possession, you'd expect him to see out this game.
No, I think you're not going to... you know what? The way Obrun's playing, I'll be very, very, very surprised if he pulls this and loses the ball here.
Yeah.
When you're playing the way he's playing, it just... I remember this has happened to me before, and when you've got the level of confidence, you think, all right, you can score.
Yeah,
like, you're not going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
So, so if you're low on confidence, right now you're thinking, oh, I've got to hold the ball for 2 minutes. How am I going to do that? I can't. But when you're confident in the way Obrun's playing, he's probably just looked at his coach, gone, no worries, I'll look after this.
I think the time it takes for you to transition into maybe an offensive variation in your tactics to chase the game, to push bodies forward, I don't think there's enough time for GuiBarros to try and get into it. Now watch behind him, trying to give him words of wisdom to see if they can get something from this kickoff. What do you think? There's a little whiteboard there in his hands as well. Just a bit of tactical variation. We're seeing the development of coaches in the scene, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're a coach, you don't just watch these days. There's a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's got to chase this and chase it and try and get the ball back. Obviously, Obrun's only can keep it with 10 men.
You know what? They're up. What, he's swarming forward quicker than I thought.
You know what? He's in it.
Oh, you know what? That's why he's one of the best. Maybe if not the best. Look at the way he plays out of there. Just calm and composed, waiting for the area. Precision
pass, because he knows now there's not enough time.
No way. No way.
Do you see the level of confidence he's playing with?
What we're dealing with.
He just walked back and he thought, yeah, no problem. Look, I'll sort this out. You can come press me. I'm not bothered. I know where the space is. He already knows where it is. Like, it's really good. It looks a bit boring and it looks a bit like, oh, well, he hasn't really done much. Just switched it, but it's just... It's the composure, because I'll be honest, a lot of people will be shaking there and they'll give a pass away.
Exactly. It's the composure from Obrun, and that's why he sits first in the group of death as it stands. 8 points, a fantastic victory against GuiBarros, but he's even got a tough game coming up. There's no time to rest. He's up against Tekkz, who Tekkz has listed him as a potential bogey opponent, somebody he wants to overcome. And for Tekkz, there's no better time than now. Catch us after the break for the last game of Group C.